Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a couple things to unbox for you. So this first one comes from Knife Standards. I think this is just a return knife he's sending back to me from Pass Around. And it's kind of funny because I think the other package I have are Kizers too. Oh man, this is the Mercury coming back from Pass Around. And guys, this is one of my favorite knives from 2023. I absolutely loved this knife. The Mercury. This is designed by Alex Berkowitz. And I know it's not normally my aesthetic choice. It just is so well made by Kizer, or well designed by Alex, that I just fell in love with it, man. It's got a really nice flipper tab on it, and just, it's $130, and it has no business being that price. I mean, it really doesn't. The detent feels great. The action is great. I think I put skiffs in here. And yeah, it's just a beautiful knife. No play, no rock, nothing. I'm pretty sure you have S35 or 154 S35. 130 bucks, guys. I mean, I think it's just a no-brainer. I love this knife to death. And let's check out some other Kizers that are coming in. So that's going in my knife case. That's definitely staying in my collection. I love that knife. So here we go. I don't know if this is from Kizer, but let's take a look. I think it is. And looks like we have two knives. So they had their new releases a couple days ago, actually. And I really wanted to check out the Momo. And unfortunately, they did not send me the Momo. I don't know why. Some other guys got it. I don't always get all the knives, but it looks like they were kind enough to send me two knives that I really wanted to check out. So thank you to Kizer. I will link them down below. I appreciate them for, letting me check out knives I actually request, right? Like I said, hey, I'd really love to try these. It wasn't just like, hey, here's our new shit. You got to check these out, right? I like that. So this is the Milit. This is one I really, really, really wanted to check out. So we'll look at that next. But this is the Momo. This just released, and this is a massive knife as I understand it. But it just gave me vibes of something that I actually have here, which is pretty cool. So let me show you. Get some extra screws. And guess what, guys? Neither of these knives has a spring lock, which is pretty damn cool to me. So they have the Kizer Cares program. They got some stickers here. Nice. I like it. And let's put this in here. So, like I said, these knives have already released. But, we're getting to take a look here. So, no play there. I mean, it's a big knife. So, whoa. Okay. Damn, it looked way off center for a second. But it is centered. Sorry. That clip is crazy. Look at that thing on the side there. This is, I believe, aluminum. And then what's the bolster? Are they both aluminum? So it says 154 cm aluminum and steel liner. Well, okay, the liner's steel, but what about this and that? Are they different finishes of aluminum? Interesting. You have a front flipper, and you basically have a giant, like, folding chef's knife. This thing is wild, dude. When I first saw it, I just went, ooh, that looks cool. Now, of course, I wish it was smaller. But honestly, even at this size, it's easy enough to flip, right? Feeling a little loosey-goosey here, so we don't have any play. We have a little bit of pivot lash there. So that's why it's dropping like it's hot, because the pivot hole is a little bigger than the pivot. And yeah, a little bit of movement here too. I don't know what that is. I think it's actually the liner jostling, because you can see you have this long steel liner, long and thin. So you can actually flex it a little, it seems. But it seems fine. I'm sure you could with practice. Yeah, flick it out. I'm guessing we're going to see some people do mods on these where they put fullers in. But yeah, this reminds me of the 520. And I happen to have a 520 right here. Now, I'm not saying it's a knockoff. I'm saying it just gave me that feel. And obviously, if I had the 523 here, it'd be more evident because that's a 4-inch blade. But you have sort of the two-tone look at like bolster, right? That kind of thing going on. And then the you know, front flipper. I don't know why. It just spoke to me and I said, oh, kind of reminds me of the 520, which is a great knife. But yeah, this is wild. I'd be tempted to put some skiffs in here just to see if I can get rid of that pivot lash. There's a little detent lash, so at first I didn't think it was there, but it is there. But again, it could be that, yeah, I think it's that liner is moving up and down, so I don't think, I mean, I get a little bit when I do this, but not as much as it would feel like, so I think it's just the size of the knife and the thinness of the liner. I think it's kind of the same thing that bugs me on this. I get like the slightest bit of movement, but if I do this, I don't get any, right? It's because that thin lock bar is actually moving up and down. Like imagine if you took the 520 and you mixed it with the dabless and then blew it up. Huh? So anyway, I feel like there's some French custom inspiration here, maybe. I don't know the maker or anything. So here you go, Momo. I really like it. I think it's unique and cool. I do think it's a bit massive, so definitely not going to be for everybody. But we'll probably do a disassembly on this guy. I think that'll be a fun video. You can see the action there. It just swings down. Detent is good. Yeah. Solid. That clip is wild. So there's the Momo. Thank you again to Kizer. And then this is the Milit, guys. You guys have been telling me for months I need to try this. And I've been trying to get a hold of one. So finally was able to, and I'm stoked. So with this one, my brain goes to Riot, and it kind of makes me think Riot. It kind of makes me think Aloni knives, Goat. Doesn't look anything like that. It's just, I don't know, something about it. This is a beautiful construction. Look at that. You got those 4 screws holding in the inlay, but you have the titanium around it. The seams are really, really well done. Man, this is a wild-looking knife. Right hand only clip, same as this. You do have a hanger for a hole here. Ooh, we have a good detent. Stonewash blade, which means it might be a slick front flipper. No. Front flipper is solid. The action is wild. I wonder if we have the lash. No. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. That's just the action. Man. Dead centered, I bet. Oh, it's a good one, Lefty. You have a forward flat and then a middle finger spot, so you can choke up like this. No jimping, but pretty comfortable right there. You have a drop point blade. Nice lock bar access. Lefty thumb flick. Lefty reverse flick. Lefty front flip. Lefty rollback. Can he do it? Lefty reach around. That was not comfortable, but hey. The lock bar feels interestingly light, like springy. Interesting. Looks like we're good there. Man. Dude. This thing is sick. Now I get it. Not my favorite front flipper. It's another one of those where it's kind of like too wide for a front flipper. Kind of reminds me of this guy. the Gnome from CKF. It's like, it works, but the knife is so wide that it kind of makes it hard because you got to travel so far, right? You got to travel all the way around the handle. So it's like, I don't know, it's just an awkward front flip for me. Where with something like this that's small and thin this way, you just, you know, you just rocket it back. Reach arounds are easier because it's right there. You can get out of the way, right? Much prefer that versus trying to get up and around on something like this. I think maybe larger hands do better with that. But this reverse flick is money. Thumb flick is money. Yeah. And the lefty, dude, it works. That's the thing that I really like, is it works. What's the steel on this? Milita. Oh, it's a Jonathan Styles design. Sick. S35, perfectly fine with me. And I believe this is a re-release, guys. So these, you know, came out mid last year, and now they're back. I don't know if they're still around, but damn, I really like this knife. A lefty clip would have been cool, but not necessary. I can live with it, since it's not like a, you know, ambi lock or anything. Oops. Yeah, we might have to do a disassembly on this guy too. But I'm probably going to hit both of these in the pass round. That was me. I was on the lock bar. Man, that flick is good. Slow roll? Yeah, if you're off the lock bar. You hear this thing? Yeah. Aesthetics are money too. This is a gorgeous, comfortable, fantastic knife, guys. Holy shit. If these are in stock, I will link them down below. I'm going to go ahead and highly recommend this. If it's Kizer, what is this, like 170, 160, 170 for this thing? Yeah, pretty much a no-brainer. We'll do some size comparisons with these two. Look at that. Oh my God, it's a monster. So I have... Here's the Mini Tempest from Sharp by Design. It's going to be about the size of the Milita there. Obviously way smaller than the Momo. The After Hours Jack from Jack Wolf Knives. Again, a little bit smaller than the Milita there. Let's see, what do I have that you guys may... Here's a Stout V2. 3.3 inch blades, 7.5, 7.6 overall. About the same size as the Milita. Milita has a little bit on the handle. I don't have anything massive. Here's a Jetstream from Tempest, which he may still have his pre-order up for the Fractus, so I recommend you check that out. TempestKnivesUS.com, I think. Pretty good. Almost dead on. So it's about an 8-inch knife on the Milita. And I'll just get the ruler out for the Momo because I don't have anything that size. 4.1 inches and almost 9.5. That's wild. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think of these two. I really like them. You know, this isn't one I would carry and, like, you know, keep around really, like, for EDC, but I think it's a really well-made knife. So for those of you that like large knives, right, this is a really good one, and it's gonna cut really well. I mean, look at it, it's basically a kitchen knife. So, and then the Milita, yeah, I would definitely carry this. This is sick. So let me know what you think down below. Check the links down there, helps the channel. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.